Okay? So now, we will start rendering the files here. I'll go to File, Export, and then I'll choose Movie. So as you can see here, you can render in different formats. Today, we will concentrate on the two most commonly used renders, the movie and the OpenGL frames. So let's go first with the movie. So this means we will export this scene or render it as a movie or a video. So that means it's animated, it's moving. So the format, so here's the dialog when you render it. The format is going to be just MOV or an MP4, that move format. And then I will choose the output file location. The location, of course, is going to be where I have created my folder here. In the outputs, I will use the videos. And I will use the sample name. So this is going to be keydrawing 00 test 01. Then I'll save it. So now that's the directory of the folder. It's going to be from here, so the export, from the display, what we see, and then the export range. This simply means the frames that you would like to render. I will choose, of course, not all because we have a default of 100 or 60 frames there. We will choose frames and I'll set the number. I know that the animation is only 15 frames. So therefore, I will just use 15 frames. Same resolution as the scene. So that means 1920 by 1080. And then I will just press OK. Then it starts to render. Let me pause this. If you click the render and then you see a prompt asking you to install a codec for rendering, you just press OK. No, if that happens, if you are prompted by that. Other than that, you just press continue or OK, and then as you can see, it's rendering it by frames. Now it's done. Where is the video file? We will go here. We will go to our, there it is, keydrawing 00, render outputs, videos, and there it is. I will right click. I will open it with, see, it can be opened with different video players. Let's say I'll open it VLC, and there it is. It's just a simple short scene. So as you can see, there, right? Now you can post that or you can send it in email, post it in social media, and it can be viewed by others. Okay? Let's go back. So now we will render for frames. I will go back to my Harmony, and this time I was asked, for example, if you were asked or you are required to render this by frames because they will be using those frames in other softwares such as, for example, Photoshop or After Effects or Premiere. No, if they will be using it in other softwares such as those, you can use this. Go to File. Once more, Export. This time we will choose OpenGL frames. So it will be rendering still frames, meaning not this is going to be not an animated scene, but a bunch of or a batch of separate frames. I'll go to Browse. I'll go to my, again, Key Drawings folder. I'll choose the render outputs and I'll choose the frames. I will once more choose the suggested name and then I'll save. So that is now the library or directory of those frames. I will still remain or I will still use this file name test. So instead test, I will add frame. So that is going to be the default file name for all those frames that will be rendered. So the frames format, here the suffix, so here is the numbering of the frame. You can choose, for example, if you will reach that amount of frames, so you can set it there. Now, the file type. The file type that I will set is JPEG. It is very common. It's very accessible to all. No? But as you can see, there are other file types that you can use. So for now, JPEG. Again, from the display that we see. And the resolution is going to be the same. 1920 by 1080. And the frame numbers, again, I will set 1 to 15. There. After that, I will press OK. Once I press OK, it will show me a preview of the frames being rendered. That's done. Okay. Then I will go to my, still the same, key drawings folder. This time in the frames folder. There. So all of the 15 frames of animation that I have done in our sessions, they are now all rendered here, which I can import if I would like to add audio. For better audio, I would like to add better audio. For example, I can add that in other software such as After Effects or Premiere. Here, if I would like to add audio to also my video file, of course you can if you import this in Adobe Premiere and After Effects, you can also. Okay? So that is going to be our lesson for rendering. I hope you will be able to render all your scenes or all your frames that you have created since session 2 up to now. Okay? See you on the wrap up.